o si el futuro solo se construye desde nuestro pasado. ¿Qué tal si al final todo lo que tienes que hacer es ser tú mismo? Tecate Alta. Baja en calorías y carbohidratos. Cerveza Suprema. Bring your all, bring your Alta.
Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sense of palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burrito.
Sure.
Geico.
The new Hyundai Palisade. It's your journey.
Streaming service Hulu has slashed its paid parental leave benefits for full-time employees from 20 weeks down to just 8. The Wall Street Journal reports it is just one of thousands of businesses across the country reducing how much paid time off they're giving new moms and dads to the federal and state mandated minimums, not that it was a widespread practice to begin with. An industry survey of 3,000 businesses found that just 35% were offering extended paid maternity leave beyond what is required by law, falling from 53% in 2020. Companies offering paid paternity leave fell from 44% to 27% in the same time frame. Joining me now is Dawn Hucklebridge, Director of Paid Leave for All. So, Dawn, this is frustrating. In 2020, what we saw was a lot of companies saying, I need to be able to retain my employees. They realized that it was an incredibly stressful time for parents, so they expanded them. Was this retraction always going to be in the cards, or was there a hope that the expansion would end up being permanent?
I think we certainly hoped that we would learn some things out of this pandemic about the value of prevention, the value of care, the ways that these things impact businesses' bottom lines. But I think it's been clear for a long time that the private sector can't solve these problems alone. Or else we know that more than 23% of workers would actually have paid family leave for their jobs, but they don't. So we need Congress to act. We have for a long time. We need them to pass a comprehensive national paid leave program, catch up with the rest of the world. And whether this has been the case of just some bad corporate actors, certainly there have been a lot of those, or a case of particularly small businesses really struggling to try to provide these protections for their workers. This all reinforces the need for a national solution and a public investment. And want to just also be clear, it's not just an unfunded mandate on businesses. The federal program would benefit both businesses and workers alike.
Let me kind of drill down on that. You're talking about how this needs to be federal. There are a lot of companies right now who are saying, well, part of the issue is inflation. Part of the issue is these nagging fears that a recession is looming, even though we're not currently in one. And they're starting to plan ahead. When you're talking about how it needs to come from the federal government, there have been plans that have been proposed. There have been plans that have been included in legislation, big legislation, and it ends up always being one of the first things that's stripped out. Why is it always one of the first things that's stripped out?
I have a couple of perspectives on this. And one, I just want to say, I know how hard leadership fought for this. I know how many people tried to get paid leave over the finish line, along with a lot of other really